So traders, this euphoria that's been happening in the last few weeks, probably the last month now in the actual stock market, is about to come to an end. But I believe there's one more last push when it comes to the stock market. But the mining sector could be doing something different. Gold, what's going on with gold right now? Interesting stuff. And silver, what's going on with silver? Oh my goodness, we've got a big move up and a big move down. It's exactly what we're going to cover in today's session, guys. So let's get straight into today's session. Before I do start, guys, make sure you grab this brand new trading course that I've created just for you. Again, it's for free. 4 different phases. This is like the biggest mistakes you're making right now and what goes into a good trader. This one here, I teach you. This one, part number 2, I teach you a technique that's been working since the 1950s. Also, this one here, chart reading. This is like advanced chart reading stuff that most people don't know about. And also, tie it all together, I also give you access to my complete trading system. I teach you my number one trading pattern, my number one trading setup that I look for. That if you start to look for it, I'm guaranteed you can start to improve the odds on your side. Go to johnsfreegift.com or that first link in the description. Let's get into the euphoria. Now, euphoria. So, traders, danger. There is danger in the markets right now, okay? And the reason why there is danger in the markets right now is because there's a lot of people out there. I'm starting to see the euphoria all over the good old YouTubes, all right? The market's going to go insane. Euphoria, here we go. It's going to keep going, okay? So I really want to train the untrained eye. And that's what this video is all about, training the untrained eye. If you look at any, and I'm talking about helping you get into a probability basis of hopping onto a good trade, okay? Helping you increase the chances of you having a successful trade and a successful trading career. But also doing the opposite to what most people are doing. Now, the thing is that, and this is actually in this trading course, guys, in the trading system, you'll see the reason why the system that I use is so successful when that pattern comes around. But the big thing is that if you look at any market, okay, if you look at any market, let's do this here, let's bring on good old, if we look at any market, okay, what is a bull market? All right, and how does the market work? All right, the market goes through different phases, right? If we're going to go through a bull market or a bull phase, which we are right now, here we go, yeehaw, right, game on, game on like Donkey Kong. Type in the chat box below, game on like Donkey Kong. And hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Actually, you know what, guys? Does the subscribe button light up when I say subscribe? I saw that in a video recently. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let me say subscribe. And see if the subscribe button lights up. Anyway, so how does the market work? Okay, here we go. How does the market work? So in the ups, in a bull phase, we have market goes up, and then we have higher lows. We may do something like this for a bit, right? And then we continue up, and then we may do something like this, and then continue up. Okay, this is what's called a bull market. Okay, bull market. But let's look at some foundations of how markets work. So and this is all about helping you find much better entry points, and also helping you identify when the wrong time to be getting into it. And that's what's happening right now, right? Euphoria is about to end, but I believe there's one more last push here. Now let's check this out here. Notice when we go through a move for a while, we end up getting pullback. Move for a while, and we know that, right? You bring up any chart, we know this, right? We end up getting a pullback. Now, I remember, guys, a pullback is just a drop in a bull market to just what's called a reset. It's called a reset or a resting phase, okay? Now, if we know that after a period of time when the market does that, then we're likely to get a pullback. So if the market has been doing this for a while, right? Yes, we can keep doing this, right? Yes, we can keep going like this, right? We can keep doing that for a little bit longer. But if we look at it from a percentage point of view, right? From say, this was 0 down here and this was 100, meaning when it gets to 100, when it gets to the 100 mark, you know what? We're probably going to see this thing pull back, right? And this is what a lot of people do. A lot of people start to buy up here because the understanding of the foundations of how market works is going to save you so much heartache of getting into wrong trades. Okay, so 0 to 100. So we may, if this is 0, let's just say, for example, this is 90 up here. Oh, but John, the market's got a little bit more upside to go. I'm going to try and grab that little upside. Just be patient, okay? Be patient. No click at the button. No click at the button. Take the mouse, throw it out, throw in the pool, flush the pool. No click the button, okay? Especially right now in the euphoria phase. So we can see what we have through here. All right, 0 to 100 and 0 to 90, and then guess what happens? We get a little bit more push to the upside. People are going long, and then the market drops. This is the reason why a lot of traders lose money in the markets, because it's understanding the foundations of what the market is actually doing, right? So if we look at what the market is doing right now, look at this. Look at this. Oh, John, the market's just going to keep going up. Really? Really? Let's actually look at the reality of the market. Let me squeeze this chart up. Tell me when the market has just continued to go up and up and up, especially this vertical, without any sign of a little pullback. Now remember, guys, what is a pullback? A pullback is not a change in trend, right? Up, high, low, high, low, high, low. This here is a pullback. This here, it's what's called a little reset, right? Little reset. So if we understand the reset phase and what happens in the markets, look at this here. Even through the COVID boom, right? We end up getting what? Pullbacks, 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 pullbacks. Even through here, right? Up, and then we had this little pullback through here, right? Up, pullback. So if we know that, then don't be a little donkey and trying to go long here, especially if you're looking for a trading opportunity. Don't be a donkey, right? No donkeys. No donkeys allowed in my YouTube channel, right? No donkeys, right? At least wait for a pullback. Actually, you shouldn't just be going long on anything, right? You should be using a system. But most of you guys don't. That's the reason why most of you guys don't make money in the markets. So, because you don't use any system, you're just like, oh, well, looks pretty good. Let's go. And then you lose money. It's like, oh, the market wasn't for me. The market burnt me. Right? So that's right. So this is what happens in the stock market, right? So now we're going through moving up. So yes, I do believe if I bring on my trend lines, especially on the Dow Jones, we're getting towards these highs. We may go for one more last little push. Dow Jones, S&P 500. What's happening through here? Yeah, we may get a little bit more, one more last little push to the upside, right? But it's probably going to be short-lived. All right, this is probably the last 20% or last 10% of the move. Remember 0 to 100? All right, it's already done 80 to 90% of the move up. If we do get a move up from here, guess what? If we do get this move up from here, yeah, we may get something like that. But then guess what comes? They're just going to suck you in, guys. If the market does start to move up from here over the next couple of days, we can get a move back up to 4,700. But it's going to be a suck in. It's going to be a suck-in rally. It's going to be that last little suck-in to suck most of you guys in. Then they're going to dump it on your ass. And because most of you guys are freaking out like little chickens, and you put too much money on per trade, you're probably going to get out down here when the market does that. When we get a pullback, you're going to get out down here because you can't handle it anymore. And then the market's going to turn around and then take off like a rocket. I know at least some of you guys right now saying, John, you know what? That's exactly what's happened to me. I get into a position, it comes down, I can't handle it anymore, I get out, and then the market takes off. Guess why? Because you're getting the way you're approaching the market is all wrong, right? At least wait for the pullback first and try to get in on the turn. Wait for the pullback first, get in on the turn. Get in on the turn, right? Even if it goes flat, which is one of my favorite patterns, right? The flattening pattern, right? The flattening pattern, and then we get the breakout, right? So at least wait for that first in a big bull market. And remember, guys, nothing goes straight up. Nothing just goes straight up. And if it does, guess what happens? That's called now bubble. And then we do that, right? And then we do that. And then we do that, right? It just comes straight back down. So this is what's happening right now, especially if you're listening to... Anyway, so... yes, I do believe this could be the start of a very strong bull move in the markets, right? But we need a reset, right? We need to see a reset. Now, I'm not talking about 2030 global reset, right? No, remember a reset is what? Just a little pullback in the market. That's a reset. We need to see a reset, right? A reset is what? Remember I said before, this is just a reset, right? A reset or up, little reset, resting phase, up, a little reset, It's reset is just it's resetting, it's refueling, it's resting to get ready to go for another move, right? Up, down, right? And we see this all over the place. Same for even the Nasdaq, right? Look at this here, Nasdaq. It goes through phases, right? After a while, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? See through here, as we continue to go up and up and up and up, look what happened. Up, a little pullback. And yes, we did have another move up through there. See it through there? But why did it fail through here? And then we just started going through this here. Oh, why? Because it already made a nice move up, right? Already made a big move up. So any short-term little pullback and then a breakout is probably going to suck you guys into the big time, right? And that's exactly what I'm always trying to tell my clients, to wait for that pullback, especially my private clients. If you're interested in becoming a private client, guys, where I'm not only do I give you my systems, not only do I give you my AI scans that scans 3,000 markets or 3,000 stocks to find the trades, help me find the trades for me, but I'm there every single day coaching you and helping you for all of 2024. If you're interested in joining that group, then that second link in the description there, guys, go book a time for me to personally call you and fill out that application form. Second link in the description, guys. Now, let's go look at the good old gold. And so that's the stock market. Stock market overall theme is what? Yeah, we're probably going to have another move to the upside. Yes, but it's probably going to be short-lived. And then the untrained eye is going to get in, and then they're going to get stopped out. Anyway, moving over now through to the mining sector. What's up with the mining sector? So the mining sector right now, the big pattern I'm watching for is this a true breakout and the start of a bull trend, or is it just a little fake out before they dump it on your ass again? So this is what I'm watching. This is what I'm seeing right now. We have a low through here, high, low, low, high, low. Market comes down. Market is where it is right now, okay? If we do start to see this thing breaking up through here, and then that there, if we do start to get something like that, guys, then it's really on like Donkey Kong with the mining sector. I think the mining sector really, this is to me right now is a bottoming pattern in the market. So but we need to see, especially this thing to continue, we need to see the lows, higher lows. We need another high low come into place and this thing to continue up from there. So that's the gold mining sector from there. Let's go look at the GDXJ. In the same situation as well too, right? Low, higher low. We're almost at this 50% Fibonacci on the GDXJ. So therefore, guys, we want to see if this thing does start to create a nice little move back up, nice little higher low. Then again, this could be this could be a pattern. What the danger is for this one here is if we start to see something like, all right, if we do start to see something like this happening through here, right? So something like that. If we get something like that and it comes back down at the bottom here, this is not a strong upward trend, right? A strong upward trend right now would be something like, let's go to, right, that there. So that'll be that level through there that I'll be watching to see. Is that if we just start to break below there, let's go look at silver. Silver right now. Whoa. What's going on with silver? All right, there's good old silver. Low, we made another higher low, but what's going on here? This is a very strong move down. This is not like a normal pullback, right? Because what normally happens with a pullback in the market is we go up and then we have a bit of a pullback, right? And then we go up and then might go sideways for a bit and then go up, right? So this is strong up and then see how it doesn't go strong down like that. That's strong down. A good sort of pullback is what we look for, is that it just slowly goes down like that and goes up, sideways and breakout. Anyway, look what's happening here. Strong move up and then strong move down. That's not good for silver. Right? That's not good. This strong move up is like, here we go, low, higher low, strong up, and then bam, they knock it on your ass again. It's like higher silver, back down again. And it's just, they're still stuck in this range through here. They're still stuck in the range. Look at this here. If I squeeze my charts up, look at all this time. Right? I call it time, guys. Whenever I see this market doing nothing for a long, it's called time. To me, this is actually building up to be for an explosion move. Now, whenever that explosion move happens, we don't know, right? We don't know. I personally believe the explosion in all the mining and metals are going to happen on the other side of the election next year, right? That's what I truly believe that's going to happen there. But for the meantime, It's based on the analysis right now. That's just my guess anyway, guys. It's my guess, but I do believe we're going to go through massive reflation and another massive inflationary period, just like the 70s. And the beneficiaries are mining and metals. People focus on the crypto market right now. Oh, did you see Bitcoin? Bitcoin's still right. Bitcoin's already had a day, right? Bitcoin's had a day. It's like, hey, Bitcoin's doing okay. But if you really want to get in early, right, before the big boom, before everyone starts to go mania about the markets, right? What happened with gold and the gold mining sector? But the problem with what I just said there with most of you is that you put in the market today, and then like a week later you're like, oh, it's done nothing. What's going on? I'm supposed to be making money today. That's always the big problem, right? You want to get in early, but you have to be patient and let it go, right? And then 3 years later, when the present is 3 years later, you're like, oh, look at me go, right? So, big strong move down. That's not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all for the market there. And now let's go look at the gold market. The gold market to me, guys, is really shaping up quite nicely. Look at this here. Look at this here when it comes to the good old gold market, right? We have a low. We have another higher low. I honestly, truly believe that this here is just going to be another, a reset? Remember I said before, guys, right? Look at this here. Look at this. Look at it. Up, down, little reset, right? We need to see a reset. Or a reset, a refueling phase. It's a pullback, right? We just need something like that. And then guess what? Bam! Now look what's happening. We're doing this through here. So I honestly believe we're going through what now? Oh, we're going through a bit of a reset phase, right? Bit of a reset phase. And I talked about this as well too. But the thing is that we're going through another reset phase. One thing that we don't want to see is we don't want to see this market close below this level here. We don't want to see this thing get anywhere near 1940. If we do, oh man, this bull market came to an end real quick. So we want to see a higher low, right? We want to see this thing get around that. That's that low point through there, even that point through there. So we want to start to see this thing start to create this higher low, especially where we are right now. If we can start to create that high low and start to pick back up, guys, this here from this point through here, if we start to this and start to do something like that, then I believe gold is getting ready to have a really big move, and I see probably 2,500 up to 3,000 target on gold.